Oh yes, baby dolls, look at you. We are welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News. This is the chart of Solana versus Ethereum. Remember, we always want to track the ETH ratios of everything. This is pretty much the winner. But look what it's been doing, friends. See, since December, it's actually been 6 months. In 6 months, it's gone nowhere, but it's had an alt season. So I want you to notice this, because we might see this for other layer 1 chains or the end of crypto itself, the end of the crypto cycle, okay? Because look at this, friends. This is a weekly chart. Let's put it on a daily chart just to show you, okay? It has literally gone nowhere for 6 months, friends, okay? 6 months, it's gone nowhere. So why is it important here? Well, because, you know, as it went up here, there were Solana seasons here. There was an enormous one here. We saw racist coins up here as well. And we've even seen some random other ones too, like 1, 2, 3. So we might find at the end of the crypto cycle that something like that repeats, where things go up an altcoin, like hopefully it's PulseChain or any of these other chains that we're allocated in, okay? And it just distributes sideways, and you just have these different alt seasons that appear. But you got to be careful, because it might be making you complacent, because friends, people want to be confirmed of their theories. So they want to see this happen. They're like, oh, that was the top, right? But it might not happen like that. It might just literally go sideways, okay? Literally just 3 or 4 months. We've never seen anything like that. But as the market cap valuations get bigger and bigger, we're going to start to see slower distributions and also less vertical pumps. So this is just something interesting to think about. By the way, the Ethereum ETF is coming. I was wondering, maybe this comes down here, man. Maybe it comes down here, and friends, if you're going to draw 50%, maybe that's where it has. Maybe it has a deal with the devil, a date with the devil to come back down here at some point, and then you can think about that later. Okay, that's for Solana. You might also find that when that happens, you might even not really want to like participate in it, because you're just seeing other stuff. That's usually the case. That's why only the strongest survive, friends. You really have to believe in whatever it is you're holding. You really do have to believe in something. Now, the Bitcoin price chart, friends, once again, we are still around here. The weekly super trend is still green. We need that. That's beautiful to see. And of course, we can also look at the fractal here. We're still right on track. I know we're moving it slowly, slowly, slowly. This is the window though, friends. You see this box window? This is the retail box. I might actually write it down here. I don't know. Yes, I really have to write it down actually into this box, friends, so we can see this chord. Retailers arrive. Okay? Retailers arrive. And there you have it right now, friends. Retailers arrive. That's it. Now, I don't have any evidence for it besides magical 4-year cycles, and I have this just big window. Somewhere along here, retailers arrive. Now, friends, the interesting thing that most people get, they think retail are just like these groups of people who are silly, okay? No, they're not. They're not just people who are silly. They are people who are not experienced in crypto. So when they come in, if they are given the chance to make money, and then they keep making money, they don't know how to leave the casino. Instead, they get louder and louder, and they get all their other friends and family in, and then everyone's in. All right? So you got to remember that distinction. The only way we get a retail season, crypto, right, is for retailers to win. They have to be given an opportunity to win. Uniswap allowed DEXs and stuff. That was the innovation from 2020 that allowed retailers to win. They could just go buy any token and make money. They were making money. People were making money, friends. Okay, that's what happened at the very, very top out here, okay? Retailers came in and they were allowed to win. They were allowed to win because there's just so many of them. Because they'd come in, they're making money, right? It's not, oh, this thing's going up. No. It's, oh my gosh, we're actually all profitable. That's the distinction. And a lot of people ask me, where is the technology to make the money? Where's the money going to come from? Friends, if you can figure that out, you will literally make a 1000x. You could be worth a couple of $100 million. I'm not joking. If you could figure that out. But friends, you got to think about it, right? Uniswap got valuation up to 50 billion. So Hayden Adams became a billionaire off it. You know what I mean? Because he made the thing, the unicorn that allowed retail to win. You see, billionaire. Also, if you invested in the Ethereum ICO, same thing. That was a tech unicorn from 2017. So what's going to be for 2024, 2025? We don't know. It has to allow them to make money. Now, FriendTech, friends, had a good concept. It's a great concept. Issue, though, there are too many grifter, scammer, scum. These people are just oxygen thieves, friends. We should literally just get these parts of humanity, just cut them out. Cut them out from society. Put them in a rocket, just send them to the sun. They should be axed from society themselves. These people are just constant scammers and grifters. They were exploiting retail from day one. Immediately, there were bots already made like after 1 or 2 days, just dumping on everyone, just to basically like front run people buying into different influencers, friend techs, and then like and scalping out here. So these people are just pure evil. They ruin it for everyone, and they're the reasons why we don't have alt seasons. By the way, it's because of them. I'm not joking. It's because the pyramid structure, friends. It's not a nice flat structure where all retails win. Instead, you have these scum at the top. These like 10 to 20, all these scum people who are making all the profits, and there's nothing else out here. Okay, so so you can notice some structures of society, they crumble when that happens as well. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind. So when we're thinking about that next technology that arrives, I want to be seeing retail have the opportunity to win. I want to see that, and when I do that, friends, we're gonna go really hard. If we can get that, friends. There's so many VC tech insider scum here. They might not even let us get in. For example, Uniswap, you couldn't get into the coin, but you could use the platform. Okay, but we want to be able to participate. That's the most important part. Retail has to be able to win. And here's the thing. PulseChain's 170,000 Ethereum stash from Richard Hart will actually let retail win. It will let them win. Okay, it will. It literally will. Hey, I'm going to buy billions of dollars of this coin. Sweet, let me get in. That's actually letting them win. Okay, that's why there might be, hear me down, a Richard Hart alt season at the very end. He could force one. He could literally force one. He lets retail win. By the way, Avalanche had one. Okay, but these are seasons where retail starts winning, not a technology. We don't know the technology. The technology is the unicorn billionaire type of like recreation, but you don't really care about that. You just want to have a good time and a chance to like retire. You don't need $850 million. You know what I mean? A lot of you just need $850,000 to reach your goals. That's a lot of people out here. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. And also, friends, Ethereum out here. Ethereum needs to flip green on the weekly SuperTrend. So, friends, isn't it crazy, man? This is like this, friends. Look at this. 1, 2, and then the SuperTrend went down, and now it's rejected off it again. Like, friends, it was so close. You'd actually flipped it. It actually flipped it. Luckily, I wasn't awake to see this, friends. And then it came back down. Oh, my gosh, man. Come on. By the way, friends, is this going to be one of the slowest, easiest trades of all time? Like, imagine, okay, the ETF is here, and then everything just goes up. It might be that simple, friends. Everything that's been happening in crypto has been literally a low IQ person's dream. It's like been so simple. There's been no tricks. You know what I mean? So let's wait and observe what happens next. Now, the overall theme of today, friends, is everybody is bored and in cope mode, and I really do mean that. But I've got some real juicy news for you. But I got to remind you, okay, one day crypto will move again, and then you'll remember my words. It's still a bull market, friends. Yes, okay, so it will move again, and it might move down. That's also the possibility out here, but don't lose hope. Okay, now, friends, this is the funny part, okay? So, look, you don't think too much about the things you see in crypto. It's literally, do you see energy and excitement? Yes. Okay, join it. That's it. Join it or take note of it or mark it on your chart, okay? Landwolf team, they upgraded their deck screener logo, okay? They upgraded their deck screener logo, and the community's going wild. And by the way, friends, I'm not joking, man. People bought on the... yes, people bought on a deck screener logo update of the banner. I know. That's just the game, man. That's the game. Dev's cooking. You know this, friends. Look, made this GIF. I guess the dev was cooking after all, friends. He's cooking. Dev's cooking. So this is the type of magic you're going to see in this bull market. Friends, by the way, you think that's bad? People are going to buy stuff off loosely based rumors. By the way, you all know the famous one, right? In PHEX. So this is actually one of the famous ones. I'll quickly show you, friends. One of the guys in PHEX, I forgot his name, Mr. Do Hawks, I think. He put millions of dollars of PHEX at like 10 cents here. Okay, he put him $1 million. He made a 4x on his money, turned it into 4 million. He put $1 million worth of BTC. Because he thought that Elon Musk was going to shield PHEX. He put in $1 million because Elon Musk was writing hexadecimal code. So he thought it was Elon Musk talking about PHEX. So this guy actually put in $1 million. Unfortunately, though, he did not take out his profit. So he actually made 4 million, and then he wrote it all back down, and then he sold it down here, I think. And then he took like a $750,000 loss. So that's it. That's what. Can you imagine that? This guy rotated, bro. $1.2 million worth of Bitcoin. That was the actual number, I think. Just off a rumor. Can you believe that? Smack. And he went on side. He went on side 3x at the top. Didn't get out though. Oh man, it's just nuts what stories we're going to see. Now back to Landwolf, friends. Landwolf this is the OG Landwolf as well. Okay, still 12 million market cap. There are vampires. This is the funny part. This thing goes bigger than the vampire. You get a 4x. Okay, Pepe's at 6 billion. All the other ones, friends, this is the cheapest one. The thing with Landwolf, though, it's for some reason, this is the one with the most vampires. There are so many Landwolves, okay? So this is the, that's why I always post the contract address in a lot of my posts out here. So you got to look for this one. It's got the purple logo. And it's on Ethereum. See, this is the interesting part, friends, okay? So it's always interesting, but also like painful if people don't know what they're doing. So you might see the price drop down, okay? You might see the price down and people wonder, what's going on? Well, look at this, okay? Here's the thing. If you just look at this, you see it walking up on the price chart, okay? You do see it walking up. By the way, if you put on a log chart, okay, and you just get to see where the market cap targets are, okay? So it's still walking along. However, the Telegram during this time went from literally 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 members. Now it just recently hit 6,000 members. It's actually up to 6,400. 6,400. And you're watching these or 6,200. You know what I mean? It busts 6,000. These people are growing. They're joining. They're joining. You're probably wondering, oh, why isn't the price go up? Yeah, because everyone's got like 500 bucks. Someone will dump like 32,000. Okay, and then like 30 people join with putting like $500 each. That's the type of stuff that's been happening, okay? And I was watching this behavior back in 2021 with telegrams of dog coins, okay? So you can actually go and check my sheet here, friends. You can see some of these poopy McPoop coins. Yeah, there was another Pikachu Inu here. Pika, we've got another one now. It's funny. Just a few of these dog coins. Kishu Inu, these other ones. There was all these other ones I just forgot to name and stuff. But that's what basically we were doing. We're watching the telegrams. I was watching, I remember with Kishu Inu, friends. Kishu Inu made a whopping 48x because it had launched, like it was the 4th Shiba Inu derivative, and it was like 3,200 members. And I remember just telling everyone, I was like, look, we got to sell when there's 10,000 members. We're going to make it to 10,000 members. And we did. We eventually did. And obviously I didn't know what was going. We joined in and like 2 months later, bang, 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 everything just went up. And that's what ended up happening. I think it ended up busting 10,000 members as well. So Telegram, it's a good, obviously people try to use bots, but you can figure out if there's bots or not. Now, friends, this is very interesting news as well. So Alex Becker, friends, has capitulated on coins. Look what he says. Memes are the meta right now. They are also the most PvP, brutal, demanding, fast-paced in crypto. If you're not in high-action networking shark mode, I'm not. Do nothing is my motto. Probably best to cope and watch. It's the double black diamond of crypto trading. Yes, look. Here's the thing, though, friends. All right. I've got some truth, and I'm gonna put gently just raise your lower your emotional anger and bubbling when you hear different opinions about different sectors, friends, or everyone in crypto. Okay, firstly, it's funny. We don't need any of your coins for anything. Okay, I need some Ethereum for gas. I need some stable coins to store that. That's it. Okay, and Bitcoin because it's got an ETF. That's it. Okay, you don't need anything else. Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable coins. That's it. Everything else as a coin, you don't actually need. You don't need. Okay. So everything else that can be bought, they have to convince me that we need them. And same as you. All right. So everybody's in this camp. And then what they're looking at is digital Pokemon. And they're saying, well, your Pokemon is not worth as much as mine. That's pretty much what they're talking about. Okay. And they're just talking about digital Pokemon. That's all it is. So when I say this, Alex Becker has capitulated on meme coins. It's not the full story, but it's most of the story. He pretty much is. Before, it was like, you're useless. So first, that's how they start, friends. First, they say you're useless and you're all scams. Now, they've capitulated. This is the 0 to 1 moment where they go, okay, you're not useless. You're just on the very far part of the risk curve. That's what I'm translating to you. What these people, when people talk like this, that's what they're actually saying. They're saying, oh, wow, you actually do exist. You're not going away. You're on the risk curve. It's very hard for you to make money in them. But here's the thing, friends. He's got 1 million followers. He focuses on gaming and AI projects. However, I made a video just to tell you, Alex Becker revealed 90% of his portfolio is entirely seed round ICOs given to him. He didn't buy them off the open market. He didn't. He's given to them. Okay, they gave it to him. Friends, in meme coin land, that's what they have to do to grow. In meme coin standard, everyone knows, okay, so you have to onboard people. Because remember, there's no team, friends. It's just like, okay, I'm part of the dev project. He's like, all right, I want to grow the community. I'm going to give you like 0.1% of the pie. Spread this out to the community. And then, they know, friends, meme coins, they know the game. They know, all right, you're going to have to dump at some point. That's okay because we've given you coins, but spread it out to your community and they're probably going to see the power of us. They know this, okay? So they have to grow by grassroots and pushing and pushing. With these other gaming and AI and all these other tech stuff, they don't have to do that. They just give themselves the tokens. They give all the team the tokens, okay? All the teams the tokens, and then it's very expensive valuations, okay? So The gaming and AI projects he's in, right? I researched and studied a lot of them. Now, here's the thing. The cheapest one, 400 million market cap. Okay, your game's not even finished or anything. Like, you're just working product stuff, and it goes up to that's the cheapest. Okay, one cheapest. Then it goes 600, 800. It's all about 1.2 billion market cap stuff, and there's a lot of locked tokens. That's all the fully diluted valuations of them. Okay, so obviously, friends, all these greedy teams and VC insiders, they're in panic mode. Okay, all of them are, because nobody wants to buy their shitty little expensive tech coin. Now, friends, I've got to clarify. We love the tech. We love the tech. We need the tech. However, the tech and the token are two things, all right? The tech is a utility thing I got to use, and the token is a want, all right? It's different. For example, friends, Louis Vuitton's bags, okay, a Louis Vuitton bag, there is a difference between the utility of the bag and then the cost of the brand and how it emotionally makes you feel. Completely different. Because the utility of the bag, it does absolutely nothing more than what every other, like little size bag does for girls, okay? But emotionally, and the branding and all the advertising and stuff, it does something else much, much more different. That's why they'll pay $4,000 for a bag, $5,000. That's why they're doing it, okay? That's the same thing in crypto. We don't actually need all these items. We should want them. So that's up to them to market to us. Also, shout out to my baby doll, Big Mike, who told me about this as well. Look at this. Mr. PulseChain.com chimes in. I watched his old content, his Alex Becker, back in 2015 to 2017 when he did marketing and search engine operation stuff. Optimization stuff. Funny how he hated crypto until like 3 years ago, claimed it was all nonsense, and now it's all about shilling actual nonsense. Yeah, friends. So Alex Becker came in the zombie virus. He came after the zombie virus, after that big dump. Okay, so yeah, just these things pivot, friends, and they get a following. And just interesting that we know we're ahead of the game. We're ahead of the game. That's what, friends. Just to let you know, okay. People with big followings, all right, they don't research other people. You understand? Their egos get big. That's it. Their egos get big because they have a method of whatever they're doing in life. And then a lot of people follow them. So now they have received a confirmation bias in terms of, they say, well, clearly what I'm doing is working, and what I'm doing doesn't involve researching what other people or the market thinks about stuff. It's just my brain, and the market rewards me. So they get, friends, they're celebrities. Their egos rise up. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but your ego and your pride too, you don't need, out of necessity, to research what everyone else is doing in crypto. You don't need it, but that's crypto, that's markets, man. You need to know what everyone else is thinking. If you don't know what everyone else is thinking, you're going to get destroyed. You're a mid-curver. You are the middle of the market, okay? Yeah, you'll get it once. You'll get it right every once in a while. Not even every once in a while. 1 in every 10 chances you get, okay, you get it right. The other 9 out of 10, you end up just being in the middle. I've done this on myself, friends. A lot of people say to me, oh, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Friends, you know, I have, and many times, okay, I will have an early view, and then, unfortunately, what ends up happening is I think, I figured it all out. But then, 2 to 3 months later, the crowd has that view too. And I'm like, oh, no, they're all thinking like me, which probably means, well, I'm in the mid-curver, because I doubt all these people are going to be right, which then means, see what I mean, friends? And then I kind of figure out, oh, no, we're priced in. Friends, mid-curve, it just means it's priced in. Okay, you never want to go where the market's priced in. Like, you never want to keep betting on the favorite in a bookkeeper for a sports game. You know what I mean? Because they're only going to give you like a 20 cent payout for every dollar you put in. Like, it's not worth punting on every favorite. You see, you're here to look for edge. Now, let's go through Ansem, friend. Ansem, crypto main character. Look what he says. Look at this interesting tweet. I've always wondered how coins that are down only have cheerleaders the entire time. And then I realized people really enjoy being a part of these online communities, especially for people who are lonely in real life. It's not even about the money as much as it is about being aligned with others on something. So yeah, friend, this is literally your friend Sommi stuff from like 2022, pretty bad. You know what I mean? Like 2 years ago, your friend Sommi was talking about this network effects community. Community is that's another way of saying the community is the asset, not the code. That's another way of saying it. The community is the asset. That's exactly what that means. All of that comes under that umbrella. Also, Mr. Eric Stevens replies, it's also because they overinvested virtually all of their money and are in a very bad situation with no choice but to cling to hope out of desperation while low-key waiting for an exit pump. Yeah, that's a lot of coins, friend. That is a lot of coins, okay? So let me tell you something, though, friends. Let me tell you something. There were a lot of desperate offside people in the previous bear market in 2018 and 2019. And guess what? The market still came back. All these coins were down 99%. The market came back. Now, I've got to remember, recall, not all those coins came back. The market came back. So a lot of those coins stayed dead. And XRP was the best of them. There were so many that just completely disappeared and died. And then new DeFi, new all these things appeared in 2020. You had synthetics and Chainlink, all these, then they came, but then they moved away and then became gaming and metaverse and Doge and all the dog coins and alternative layer ones. So those things kept moving. So the market, the opportunity came. Okay, there was opportunity. However, sticking in one thing pretty much, friends, is the end of you. It pretty much was, it was the end, just statistically back then. Okay, so that's what everyone's waiting to play for, to see if they're going to get their glorious return. That's why, friends, when I show you things like Landwolf, or DickWifButt, friends, these are new memes. These are new memes, okay? These are new things that the market likes and the market is responding to. If you check out it versus the spear, you see what I mean? These are new. These are powerful. They're sticky in our minds. This is what I found this, friends. It's not like, oh, wow, I like this thing. No, friends. This is the thing, okay? I always assess, okay, firstly, naturally, it's do I like it? That's it. First thing. But then I stop and I think, will other people like it? Can other people like this? How many of those other people can like it? How generic is it? How like universal is it? Can we change a lot of the memes around it? Can you? Okay, that's what you always got to be thinking about. Friends, what I'm referring to there is literally the 3D. You need literally a 3D, 4-dimensional view of the market. You only get this awareness from being here 18 hours a day, or you got to be really, really gifted. There are people out there gifted, but guess what? They're not talking to me and you. Where are they? They're shying away in their little corners, hiding off, sucking each other off in a Discord somewhere. They're not talking to anybody. Just, these losers, I call them losers right now, instead of helping me and you, they're going to come out at the end of the cycle and go, here's my Ether scan. I turned $4,000 into 14 million. Yeah, bro, where were you when we needed you? Oh, the end of the cycle. Now you want to brag? They're going to come out later on, friends. So screw these types of people. I'm here in the trenches helping you. Also want to show you just the difference between good memes and like useless memes. So I've just scrolled down this comment. So MD Sahil, okay, says, try doggy style. With just this address is trying to make ETH great again. You see, bro, you have one chance. Sahil, you had one chance for me to check, one chance, and you blew it. That message, you got the contract address good. You got to throw the pictures, bro. And it's got to be a good picture. You can't, you know what I mean? That's it. That's what it comes down to. Now, what I've done is I've actually gone, this is, friends, you're going to laugh. I can't believe it. I'm going to laugh. I've actually, Sahil, bro, for this, I've actually gone to check your coin, and it is a dog coin. Blue dog, friends, I've got to do this one. Friends, how many times have I literally, friends, you've heard me literally in the past 30 days, I think every single day, I've said, Habib, no one wants to buy your 15th blue dog coin. Friends, this is an actual blue dog coin. I promise, friends, literally live on camera, the one comment from Sahil, okay, is a doggy dog. I don't know what this is. I click on it, and it's a blue dog coin. Another blue dog coin. By the way, I think that's a Donald Trump hat. Oh my God, bro. So look at this. By the way, these are good for buying. Just let you know, like if the community's still there, these are actually pretty good because that's what you want. It does a double pump, okay? So I'm just checking it out. It's the same thing. I'm sure it's just a meme. Scroll down. I'm Doggy, Pepe's dog, and my purpose is to make Ethereum great again. Yeah. I think, yeah, you can just tell some things hit and some things don't. Yeah, you got too many, like, you're throwing the Donald Trump, and then you have the blue theme from Coinbase, but you're listed on Ethereum. So, you know what I mean? Like, I hope it does really well. I'm on the website now. I'm Doggy, the dog of the most memeable meme. Yeah. So that's it. I think, actually, friends, I think there actually is a dog. I think it's bird dog. I think there actually is a dog in the Pepe universe. So, oh my. Friends, they drew, is this meant to be a doobie? What is this? I don't know what this is. Like, look, I wish he's well. I hope it goes all right. Just telling you, you need some oomph. You just need some oomph. Like, here we go. Make Ethereum great again. And he looks, yeah. You see, friends, that's it. See, some things hit and some things don't. I hope this thing goes well, by the way. They've got 100K liquidity in here. So, hey, so come in my Telegram. If there's a powerful community here, let me know. So I've actually liked this comment now as well, just to show, just to like, you know, throw it out. That's what you do, friends. I know, man, it's a hard game. Like, why this blue dog want the other blue dog? I don't know. I don't know, friends. I don't know. I'm here 18 hours a day. That's why if I'm not here this much time and I was here 2-1, friend, that's... We're going to play... Okay, we're going to play some Habibi Albi music because... Okay, just to... Look, at the end of the day, friends, look, I watch a lot of people. I'll be honest. I watch a lot of people. I love all your views. I love everyone out here, all different communities. However... I've watched so much of you, I know who's only here for 2 hours of the day and then who's here for 18 hours of the day. I can tell who's only here for 2 hours of the day. They read the basic stuff. They'll see one of my 50 posts only, one of my 5 videos, you know what I mean? And that's all they have time. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But remember, you're here to learn, not to give information out to people. Okay, you're here to learn. That's okay. You're meant to absorb. But the people giving out information to people, when they're only watching and checking out this time, because they're not here 18 hours, maybe they have a job, maybe they have other stuff and family. It is what it is, man. You just don't have an edge. It's just like, okay, you're a good person, but you are not training basketball and practicing, 8 hours a day. Okay, you're going to get destroyed if you're only playing like 15 minutes on a Tuesday. That's your training session. And someone else is like accumulating, 12 hours of practice a week or something. It's the same thing, friends. So I can see that. And then I'm starting to see that. At the start, I would hear various opinions. I'm like, oh, wow, why do they think this? Maybe they're a genius and I'm actually the mid-curve. And I figure out later on, okay, bro, you're not even paying attention. These people are not paying attention, friends. There's a lot of other influencers out here that say stuff. Yes, I do love and appreciate them, all their hard work. They're just talking shit. That's it. But I just got to say that. They're just talking. Where's your research? You're not pumping out. Where the stats? Where's anything to show it is? It's always, friends. By the way, if you're always like, there's always a common theme. The common theme is whatever's going on, they'll say, okay, everything that's going on is now over. There will now be a big rotation into my bags, because my bags are the best. That's a common theme every time. There's Bitcoin people who do it. There's Ethereum people who do it. There's people in PulseChain who do it. There's every community, Cardano, Matic, XRP, everything. There's like, okay, whatever's going on is clearly froth and euphoria. When you guys slow down, we're going to pump now. And what they'll do is, friends, this is the brain's very powerful, or it's your worst enemy sometimes. It will then latch onto a dopamine dealer in your community, and they'll just show you a line chart going through the roof. And they're like, see, I've got this fractal here. We're going to go like 6x in the next 6 months. You're going to be 6 times richer. And then everyone holds on to that. And then it doesn't. What happens when it doesn't happen, friends? They go, oh, I could have never predicted that a fake World War III event would come. No one could predict that. But friends, if you've been here in markets, it's got nothing to do with the news. The fundamentals is more powerful than the news. The fundamentals is the real news itself. That's the fundamentals, okay? So the fundamentals, okay, Landwolf's Telegram hit 6,400 members. Okay, DickWifButt is still funny. Okay, Durkey Turkey is still making DickWifButt videos and stuff. That's fundamentals. That's fundamentals. Okay, that's the actual news. That's the news you should be looking at, okay? Otherwise, you just get a chart like this. ISLAMIC coin. Just going down and to the right. It launched from last year. Wow, launched last year, October. I remember this. ISLAMIC coin. I was like, well, the religious affiliation stuff, but it's multiple billions of dollars, friends. Like it was, it started off at 5 billion valuation, 5 or 6 billion. And like, I don't know what the coin does. It's just like, hey, one of the world religions, let's make a coin out of just crypto, eh? So don't forget, friends, I'm going to cover PulseChain now. Look, PulseChain has a lot of yummy assets. So this is PPAP, okay? And there's a lot of powerful things that have gone here. Yeah, look, man, I start off just by showing you the core coins are going down. And yeah, they're horrific. Friends, I've been seeing there's been like some Twitter spaces of things going down. And like a lot of people really upset. This is really vertical, by the way. Yeah, man, look, it is what it is. Like you need to sell, which I'm not doing. You can DCA buy more, which probably you got no stomach. I know you guys, you feel betrayed. You feel betrayed. I know what everyone's saying. Hey, friends, everyone peacocks out to the world. What, you think they're not little bitches behind when you actually go talk to them in real life? Friends, it's the same thing, man. They go, I know what people are saying, man. Because guess what? This is the funny part. You're all saying it. They go, where's Richard Hart? And PulseX is shit. And this is nothing what I expected. And there's too much whale bonus given to people. And okay, how do we raise all this money? We can't pay $1 million for a Binance or $2 million for a Binance or Coinbase listing. Everyone says all those things, bang, bang, bang. I just want you to know, man, that literally every single coin is going through this. But We, in PulseChain, the price of the cores are worse than all the rest. They're worse. No one's got a good... Pretty much no one got a good deal. Even 3 years ago, your deal wasn't good. Okay, that never happened in anything else. Early believers never got a good deal. So that's why I'm just telling you, friends. It is what it is, man. You're like, I know you've learned. I know the people with the big money, they've learned. They go, okay, if Richard Hart ever does another sacrifice phase, I know that the first long period of time will be a bad deal. The guy gives a bad deal. That's what everyone learns in their mind. That's what you're all saying. I've translated all of these pain and everything else out here. Okay, it was a bad deal. Okay, it was a bad deal. So there's positives. There's a community. Okay, yeah, you see these core coins going down, friends. But look, there's still stuff working in the background. Look at this. You know, you want to talk about a dev is cooking? Okay, look at this. The PulseX Buy Burn, I think we've got to refresh it, is up to 4.35% total buy and burn. Yeah, the volume's going down, but 4.35% of the supply is now chewed up. It's kind of telling you, by the way, the price would be 90% lower than what it is today if you didn't have that. Okay, but the floor is raising over time. And a lot of people all ask me, when moon? Okay, look, man, I'm just going to be honest with you. The pHEX chart now flipped red on the weekly SuperTrend. So friends, look, I don't have any hatred in my heart. However, you will be reminded of this, Mr. Bonbon. You will be reminded, okay? All of you shat on me and spat on me and called me very nasty things. Actually scared some of my family members. Like, they wanted me to stop. And I've got some spoken to for some people like, I think you better stop, but I think these people actually want to kill you. All of you came for me up here, and let's actually put it on a daily chart just so you can see just how wrong you were and how right I was, okay? And actually how wrong Richard was, as you can see this. Okay, so this was the great rotation into pHEX. This is when he killed the eHEX, okay? We have gone down and made a new cycle low, down 78% in a straight line, okay? So I don't care about being wrong or right. I don't care, friends, that I was right. I want to make money, okay? Unfortunately, it went down, okay? I didn't know it would go down this bad. You know what I mean? Because your friends, a lot of people are yelling at me. And I'm like, oh, maybe you're all right. You weren't right. Okay, literally down all the way this much. I'm just going to show you, though. It flipped red on the weekly SuperTrend. Okay, so, yes, this is like almost 0.5 cent. This is really bad, by the way. Yeah. By the way, when I say really bad, it doesn't mean it's all over. It just means like, okay, right off the next 3 months. That's it. I'm not joking. Right off the next 3 months, you need to see something giant. Look, it is possible, by the way. Just as we got this big move up, that was possible. But look at this. Even this big move up was matched with like this amount of time. This is another 3 months. So you could go, oh, wow, we're back. And then, oh, no, it comes back down. There you go. Maybe in September. But look at that time. That's just, yeah, you know, you're going to have all of June, all of July, all of August. There you go. Okay, so it is what it is. There are still people dumping in the background. There's 5E stake coming out. Friends, I've given you like, there's thousands of opportunity here. I mean, like, DickWifButt is just a start. Okay, there's so many others. HOA, pDAI is doing well. I'm going to show you just that last thing, friends. pDAI versus PLS has been doing very, very well. Right here, let's have a look at it. Look at this. This is the pDAI chart. Change to the PLS ratio. And you get to see it. Wow, new highs. I got to make a post about that. New highs. Look at that right on stream. So, I love you all. There's plenty of opportunity, by the way, friends. Okay, you follow my channel. I'm throwing out stuff all the time. I don't know what will move next. I don't know. I'm not a shot caller. I buy cheap stuff and I leave it on the side, and hopefully it grows into a big, beautiful flower. Make sure you like, subscribe, better, and all. Don't forget, it loves to catch you soon.